Why the hell is courtesy getting checks and winning? Well, I guess that it could be he's adept at spitting. In grade school I was teaching lessons to other kids, and that's what I knew would be my reason for projecting wisdom. I do this for your ear, not your recognition. I'm soon to be revered, so respect and listen. I lived in fear of myself from the steps I did then. A couple years and my health is in its best condition. Still, my neck hurts from looking back on my past. My net worth will soon reflect what I've gasped. The next verse will detail what I've amassed. Connect words to see a part in the math. What's the cause of this commotion? Is it running out of time or just going through the motions? That proposal's black and white like an old flick. Married to the game and I ain't cheating like a no clip. I know the sentiment of life's no gain, as if you're on a road trip and the lights won't change. Almost had my whole life ruined, so I know my future's even brighter than my brain. I hope my music is enlightened by my pain. My quote hype ruins what was rightfully obtained. For sure, the slight's root to them conspiring against. Corolling light but stupid is not what I became. The whole the pipe profession is getting back in style. Having folks at your beck and with a whistle acting out. But nose, pen and pencil is a missile blacking out. Growth and potential been within, I'm black and proud. Don't stand and test me, you're beseeching to get higher. No penitentiary could deplete what I aspire. Hope and eventually you'll receive what you desire. But no, flexing definitely would be preaching to the choir. Making this track to end all Drake comparisons. Ain't saying he's whack, but we're not the same lyricists. Their belief is contrary, blame the heretic. Humility is great, but confidence stays imperative. Age 15 was honored to tell my mama made it. Late 16's more solid than a phosphate is. Clowns lost paper and they lost faith, cause it's different news for the fish when you off stake. Friends' shoulders grew chips on some Las Vegas. Since I raking more from music than their boss paid them. Why you go from mental state to talking wages? Currency they run awry, I'm just showing how my thoughts waver. I never been one to tame my brethren, especially cause it's hypocrite of me, I'm belligerent. I was 11 when I cut off the medicine. Stay true to myself, never let it get reticent. Ever since then, my hunger for success is insatiable. But my pride gotta swallow, although I'm back to taking pills. Dealt with feelings that I hate to feel. Lot of lies I told myself, got regrets that only rest when my grave is filled. If I paint a picture, then I paint it well. The imagery is vivid when I say what's real. So if I diss a rapper, then I aim to kill. They trying to keep my mouth closed, but I say it still. I say it still. Goddamn, living up to my passion. Much was given, but much is tested in every fashion. Any given action showing my growth or my lack thereof. Trying to balance my goals with just having fun. Meanwhile, trying to channel these flows like an aqueduct. But having expensive clothes never added up. A tally in the hose you got the address of. Or rallying up phone numbers for habit. 10th grade, half my school on drugs. You hear the sayings but never see its pervasiveness till you're there with the scrubs. Things like this from my generation got me losing hope now. Take a step off the property and all you see is smoke clouds. Living in a world where everything feels like a jest. The black kids rely on sex. Some whites been frying meth like soul food. It's baby steps but no, we never mess with their codes rules. Nobody thinking logical and talking crude. Hate crimes in the locker rooms, they called it art and they saw it through. And we not impressed and we not amused, but we ain't crying cause we know it's true. Racism is still alive, spray paint and colored lines. Split us up just a weekend, putting 2 Negroes in each room. Black student, but I'm top of my class. They all surprised, but they won't say it. I understand that I'm no one's favorite, but I'm grandstanding. I'm gonna display it, they can't stand it. I'm straight aces while still a part of your girl's playlist. Your color and my color, that's all a part of my mosaic. But let's get back to the topic. One day their friend passed them something, next day they don't know how to stop it. Nowadays my age don't know what's happening but dope. Rely on Molly for ecstasy, lean on activists to cope. Makes them feel like they're living. The spike in the system, people tripping to keep them driven. Kids dip to drop acid like guacamole. Got homies who walk the land coast to coast, run hike to cop the drug and overdose them like the doctor does. Yeah.
Hip-hop.
I swear this music in my jeans like denim. Starting to see the water in the venom. The brand is getting hotter than Lucifer, thanking God for sending them, yeah. Various listeners wishing us death. I've been spitting the best, and missing talent got them living depressed. That's why they hate me, but the ones supposed to love me been using me to be the benefactor. That's been a factor in my decisions lately. Fuck the exhale, got my vision hazy. Got me feeling slow as a snail and thinking I'm lazy. But my soul is not for sale, that's the difference maybe. You say that I should go to jail or a prison maybe, cause I move harsher than you and don't apologize. Murdering logic beats like Pro Tools, committed homicide. This ain't saving face, we're not disguised, cause we know how to stay on pace. With instrumental, don't inform the wise. I recognize that my strategies won't have an effect unless I decide that data and reason is not as direct. Gotta embrace the people and get them to see my vision. Open their eyes, despise lies told with deadly precision. I finally made my way about that mental state division. Like a precipitant in neutralization, I've risen. I can tell you basic, your behavior's an indicator. I concentrate the hatred and move like Satan. I'm on a different time, but you still hear my name. Until government grip the iron and I feel the aim. You're listening to a sharp minor like the key of Purple Rain. As long as I'm able-bodied, I will never need a cane. And so I said I stop and do my best to refrain. But when I'm finished, the world we know will never be the same. Will I die? Will I live? Give the world everything I have to give. This my mission on the page, know my wisdom, not my age. Understand that I'ma never be a product of my rage. While the man doing tricks to put me on minimum wage. Till the world pull up Bob Sagan and flip the page. The only right option, dedicate my hand to the scripts. Holy white cross and never strip a man of his wits. I swear this music in my jeans like denim. Starting to see the water in the venom. The brand is getting hotter than Lucifer, thanking God he sent him. I'm finally living out my dreams and then some, and we gone.
7825, code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52. Call again. Calling back in and triple 600 North Bond. 00 North Bond, code 45915. Call back in and
Product of my quotient, boasted by the moment I'm prodigal. My proponent is I'm post to microphone it from birth. Took 15 years to find us driving onus, while others put their worth in rides, renting for likes instead of owning. Sight over substance, current cultural component in modern life. No one apologize for their offense. The problem is, who do we want to qualify as soulless? He wanted to boast, but something told him to switch the focus. The system's broken, the women stole from indigenous homes, and political prisoners like Skylar Williams been given shoulders. Is cold as the territory of the Inuit was controlled by the government as punishment for living. Another is signs of resistance applied to quote inciting Indians 3 or more. It was written in the criminal code. How it's set up in blood, they mess with the oath. And with a stone, you can either build a bridge or a wall. That's Herbie Barnes, the fact you can craft a weapon notwithstanding. Soon as the colonizers arrived, they was not companions. Catholic Church said only their breed was pure, like a cocker spaniel. Young ages had to be mature, so side with Daniels and pass it down through their bloodlines. And sometimes wait breaking is dangerous. Put a hole in your soul for assimilation. In the red school, miseducation's ample and the grades is nameless. The aim was kill the native and the child, heinous and foul, exiling the thoughts of infants, making their lifestyle. Profile them as a problem, looking down from the ivory tower. Douse the brown kids in white powder for white power. In the final hour, we order, the fight is ours. They reserve the right to commit this unseen slaughter, but reserves ain't rightfully being given clean water. In the night, you could lose your teen daughter, so nothing's changed since the 60s scoop. No wonder why they struggle with these rules.
Sometimes it get real dangerous, y'all. It get real dangerous, y'all. Having war,
Came to screw up the game and save it like a... Wait. Yeah. Came to screw up the game and then save it like a floppy disk. No driver's license yet, but my drive, they'll try to copy it before I clean my act up. Teachers used to say I was wildin', cause my attention span was shorter than them snakes out of island. But I don't need to pay no effort for my grades to be passing. So like Mary Curie, we gon' get the radio active, waiting for them plaques to hang up on my basement wall. Aching to spit facts, no paper involved, but it will be till them revenue streams taper and fall. So dropping Yay Yandi, they'll probably get me on par with Swami season. Summer come and go so quick you likely missed it. My songs bop, don't get it twisted, I'm the greatest one creating them covers. You know I am not them, don't compare me to others, save that for your top 10. Hand me a 9 and I'll defeat whack rappers, casualties racking up 8 figures on my future self, really stacking up. Been slaving since 7th grade on the music, health no longer a concern. Flu already sick, so in Toronto I'ma be carefree like Mickey off the vibes. Say I'm a trash compelling copy, like a Digimon MacGyver. You should tell that to my fans. 5 digits on the scribers, writing this before beads and buzz hit 300K. I come second to Squale, one is Tyler the hero. Kept my chops way up since he was getting piles of zeros. Sino. Can't beat, see no leaning back on the boat and eating scampi. Whenever I show up, it's a stampede. Fans beat, hype just to hear the voice of the man speak. My turnout's on point, and no, I ain't talking about Dan's feet. Plan B, I'm more advanced than my classmates. AdSense better give me more than my last rate. But my fallback is being an engineer. To applicators taking more steps than Dorothy's yellow pathways. Call me Ms. Kiff, I got them essays covered. And them drugs got you mental like it's MK Ultra. Damn, woozing out on them jet planes. A gorgeously set frame that's soon to be an everyday experience. Your words are so sickening, got my head delirious. Curved sickles leaving your waist red like periods. Yeah. I always turn up late, so please excuse my tardiness. Y'all never wait, live life fast no matter how hard it gets. Even feed the streets just to garner respect. Lyrical potato, I'll peel your face just like Harvey Dent. Labels giving you WNBA player bags. Nobody watching but Advance got you in AP to brag. Even fake streams just to boast of appearances. And more figures to speak about when quoting your lyricists. Then offer surface level complaints about the feds. And that's all for intelligence. I got rapper heads cooking on all 4 elements. Feel like Aang when I attack. Take that hot air early, then reverse it and throw it back. Beat breaks, yeah, I shredded through him. Gotta shout out Swami, I'm indebted to him. But in 7 years, who the legend really went 7 from here to was dead and buried still. No shade like the leaf of a palm tree. Been living the same, just with stresses that's on me. Yet, the pressure since birth created diamond. The specimen that was destined when earth came up with ramen. I'm ghost. My shit'll never die, fresh in the game. You say hello, you get the pesticide. Making a buzz, you getting sprayed. Ask inspector why your mic's no good, well that's expected. But I open my mouth and like stone wood, I got them petrified, meaning they're fuel and I'm charged up. So hardly needing petrol for them Tesla drives. However, I'm electrified like particles that derive all matter. Fire or to escape, I chose the latter. Saving them all is the way I be. Certain places you're lucky to make it to 18. Killers making bloody splatter like Tarantino, but their policy is leave no witnesses cause they ain't trying to make scenes. I'm astute, but don't wanna give off wise guy energy. You're confused, trying to process the sci-fi mentally acute. Hoping to show I'm not defined by melanin. But what's proof when your problems are proven by identity? The powers that be want you to just kowtow and bend a knee. They hear your dreams and scream that you'll never be. Expectations won't lower the bar, just evade it. Got in a club that whole participated. I don't participate in the Scarborough jargon. I'm a West End little boy with a closet of scars. Had to extend my voice to be part of the stars, but it's hard to become the man when you already are. In the back seat of the Tahoe, hitting licks just like Rami Lamaro. Trying to fix your chi, then it best be Talo. Got over the inner shit, then swam through the river Styx and came back like the second of the Deathly Hallows, the Iliad. I'm out here painting pictures like O'Keefe. In the mind of the truest giver, it's no peace. The flow so OD, I'm thinking of Kobe, like digging up old shit. I'm thinking of 03, I'm thinking of old beef, cooked up for the press again. Or ignorant homies that's hooked on drinking medicine. The rap game's vital as vitamin. I've never been. Just know the last name you'll hear is C when the letter spin. I'm gone. "17 years tomorrow." It's kinda crazy cause it's been a year since I last put my thoughts on wax. Guess I'll reflect. You call me genius, I'm just editing the metadata. My end goal is maybe end up in the legislature. Papa always say my intellect could insurrect the nation. I just hope I don't lose my message in the presentation, cause I don't think they understand it. Ignoring all the signs cause I'm living on a tangent. I can't think straight, pulling my weight like calisthenics. It's no wonder my generation is worried about the planet. From lack of discern we got pandemic. Reminisce on back of when my main concerns was academic. Back when my behavior was seen as recalcitrant, or even earlier when we learned the alphabet. Now it's guilt triggers, I can't even go to Hyde Park, cause what I did there was obscene and my mind's dark. I'm beginning to feel uneven in my heart, as though my inner self is Steven and I'm Mark. But don't get it twisted, I weave the rows of corn roots and form a cotton field slaves picked in. But I'ma step back and yield, I ain't playing victim like blacks who hear what Catholics did, but they remain Christian for the simple necessity. Might try to ascertain freedom, or you thinking maliciously like I'ma grab a chain, bleed 'em. Yeah, that's your specialty, or better yet leave 'em buried like near Penitentiary machine. When attention seekers believe that they could hang me from the tree they offer view. Mentally they could change what everybody thought from rude mud, and then that seed poison all the fruit. And I was extricated from their social molecule. Misery loves company, depression loves solitude. Power start meshing when the pressure runs volatile. My friend said he saw me as a role model. I hope he don't listen cause my soul's so hollow. That's what I was thinking when that list was up. Music was the only reason I was living, but then my girl came along, gave me what I was missing, and I saw the ways I was wrong. Made me act different, felt like I'm running in place. Since violations of space, my mind state has been days since last incident. Besides fixing my ways, begat innocence. Anxiety came back like waves that passed different. I fall like that, the feelings go away, then they crawl right back. It's just a wave, just a wave. It's just a wave, just a wave. I put it all on the track, the lyrics convey and my soul comes back. It's just a wave, just a wave. It's just check it. This last one goes out to my man Bucket Hat. Thank you for coming back. I understand that you wasn't happy with the way that I was distant, pushing others away, I should've listened. You were right that the business was just taking over, cause when me and bro drifted, I didn't even notice. Now I'm trying to close the rift, I hope I'm making progress. I don't wanna start a tiff, I just hope you notice. Whenever you need to vent, I'm your pair of ears. You're my best friend in the world, I make it clear. You're the reason I got these fans, the respect is real. You're the reason I made it through. I know how it feels to be haunted by the thoughts. Every second that passed, all the trauma that you've endured, I seen it in your past, but I promise you'll make it through, one foot after the last. Your opportunities in the future are so vast. I love you. This rhyme's coming to you over state lines, providing chronicles that ain't mine, but I'm contextual when telling stories through grapevines. Same time they clutching pearls here on my live stream, feeling like fuck the world, but I guess it might be a pipe dream. On the road to success, and I'm sightseeing. Might need an amateur rapper to put in my snipe beam. Likely you falling off like it's leprosy. Expect to see me in hindsight, that ain't right, it will never be. Especially cause I'm set to be next to the legends, the best rapper from Gen Z. Expect to be giving simple Simon rhyming MCs a rectal hysterectomy. Longevity, wonder how long they check for me. My legacy won't be the guy that do the voices. Sounds to me like if I died, you do rejoices. Can't reform them. If you rappers are here to stay, best take off your boots and check in. Finna step in the game and threaten them with this weapon. Had to juxtapose the question how we spit the cold fire. The treasure's mine with surgical assessment, sleep inspectors expire. Open the chest and he get his fix. The road to destiny is devastated by the devil's bricks. Know that I'ma face it head on like a treble space. On my mama couch bumping reggae playlist. Fibbing if I said I was raised around hip hop. Just started listening and mixing last year. Now I'm a master here. The rap prodigy, natural born author. Split like NAFTA when he passed a blowing shot. You now, who's the real cops, killers, and clansmen? When niggas in the hoods got their own hoods and shambles. Strange names. You can't reform them.
You know why I called here tonight, don't you? We've gotta get the show back.
I've got a plan.
I'm on the road to C-Note. You washed up like soap or SIBO. Bumping Joey screaming rest in peace to Stilo. Homes where he go roll, we hold the stilo right bullets. Well it's the first lyricist out of the 6'9". I meet you if you're trying to bleed out when you snitch. Diamond teeth but still a griller, he the rat, you know I'm gonna be the leader, foreman of the game. No Reginald minor, but I'm trying to see platinum and gold. Dig cold, but I'd rather have a feature. I'm out here connecting bars like oxygen in the ether. Dependent vars to electric cars that they reach for. Lyrics blast like subwoofers of a hatchback speaker, leaving gaps in a good-for-nothing whack rap breather. Either that or I'll never get to see all my goals. That's my worst fear, but my pedigree will persevere, whether it's me or not. But I'm already surging to the rock, and you know that I'ma serve it while it's hot. But y'all sit and watch while dirty cops are getting hearses on the block. Volcano flow, I'm dripping verses off the top. Curses, I fucked it up. Spitting off the top verses. Any nigga who figure he been hot, I'm not certain. I'm writing circles, different versions, living in cursive and killing virgins with my words when stripping the vermin. The clothes make a Moulin Rouge on my Baz Luhrmann shit. No scrubs on my lobes, just know who the surgeon is. Soon as our faith begin to lag, they deserting us quick. I'm in my bag, but I ain't pursing my lips. Stupids. New aces, Tim's on my shoelaces. You spending racks on a watch with the smooth faces. And the specs just right for the uni majors. Said you reach for the K, then okay, sis. Light skin Daniel Caesar, you been peaches. I eat cobbler, no dollars, but you're living with elastic pockets. Sipping to your last 3 problems. Dripping over last week's beef, but I promise. Last 3 albums writing well done verses over rap beats. We up and we living like that, but I still ain't. What's a fucking beat? Bring it right back. It was chill, man. Still ain't done a 10 for the things that I got playing. Girl, couple cribs, couple kids in a jet plane, but I gotta get off the ground for us that standards. You slam us. Saying I ain't hot, but I'm 90 degrees from the right angle. Your tapes give me chest pain, Kevin Samuel. School was supposed to have my head in shambles, but my life so good that I'm unindentured. Your teeth so gold, you was on an adventure. My queen know that she's heaven sent, yo. She's so memorable, Swaley and Nat Cole. Hope she take my name like Jay-Z to Jazzo. You cat so loud, but the cash and hoes. But you can't settle down cause you're assholes. You just hit once, no precaution. It's no wonder you're getting burned so often. They say to be the boss that is costing. If you can't take it, it'll be your loss then. Seeking blessings in my failures, doing the Our Father, to be the essence of the lessons that we all follow. But one Messiah could do this, coincidence is not probable. Had me losing faith, cause this was not solvable. Me and Morgana broke up, I wanted loose. Thought it was stupid to fall in love, of course I would lose. Then I ended up balling up and caught in a few. Someone got the wrong impression, I was almost ruined. I thought it was turned for right. Thank God I didn't turn to burning the spliff to get higher. But right on the page, obtrude my pain and maybe inspire those after me to excuse their blame and never go quiet. My crime was trivialized by inferior criteria. My interior-lies materialized fear. The sign's clear. Walking in the schoolyard, I see the people I've wronged, hoping that the guilt in my mind would leave me alone. Thoughts on autopilot, I needed closure. The energy that I felt every day was hopeless. I got the note from my brain, it's over. Every time I'm invited, I just keep saying no to stray away from gray October.